Roberto.
Hey Keith, how are you?
Good, Roberto. How are you?
All good here. Thanks for having us.
My pleasure, Roberto. Is Benito joining us?
Yes, he's just closing the radio show that he has currently at this time, but I think it will be like 1 or 2 minutes he will be
Oh,
here.
that's totally
So
fine.
let me, yeah, we can wait for him, no problem. So how are you? All good over there?
Yes, all good over here, Roberto. How's your day? How was
All
your
right.
day?
Yeah, so now it's 9 p.m., so I just arrived from the daily job, So a little bit tired, but it's a pleasure to be talking with you, man.
Fantastic, fantastic.
So what time is it for
Oh,
you?
it's
It's the
it's
morning,
uh
right?
it's 5:30 early in the morning.
Okay, so
What's up,
early.
guys?
Right.
Hey Benito, how are you?
I'm fine, and you, bro?
I'm doing well, bro. Thank you, thank you. So how was your day so far?
Hey.
It's awesome.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Roberto is our host here, no?
No, our host is Kate. We are here to talk with Kate and answer his questions. So we are all yours, Kate. Thanks for having us,
Yeah.
man.
My pleasure to have you guys. So you recently put up a single Babylon System. So would you like to tell me a bit about this song and the theme or a concept behind this songwriting?
Yeah, do you like me to speak about that, Bex?
Cara, eu vou falar em
I
português, você vai
can.
falar pra ele, beleza?
Okay. He's gonna speak in Portuguese, so I will translate for us.
Yeah.
All right.
Cara, Babylon System é uma música que fala sobre esse sistema que oprime a gente de ter que trabalhar, estudar de uma forma para você significar algo, né? Você ser um número importante ali. Então, essa é a primeira ideia que veio na mente quando a gente fala de Babylon System.
Yeah, so Babylon System is a song. He mentions that it's a song against these systems that usually forces you to do something that it's not always that what you want to do. So you're kind of forced to join a system. You're forced to go to college. You're forced to go to your university, and sometimes you're not listening to your heart. So you're just like following everyone and doing the same thing. So it's like a call. This song is like a call. Hey, wake up. Are you really doing what you want to do? Or you're just like being swallowed by the Babylon, something like that.
Fantastic, fantastic. And you guys also put up an amazing music video for this album, this song. So
Yeah.
thank you. So
Did
would
you like
you,
it?
yeah, it was awesome, man. It was awesome. So would you like to tell me a bit
Nice.
about the making of this video?
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, bro.
So, do you want to talk about it, Bex, or should I talk?
Não, pode falar.
Uh,
Go on.
okay. So, yeah. So there is a context about the art and the creation of this song. So there is this representation of Babylon, which there is it's a metaphor for something that is on the Bible. So there is this woman wearing red with all the temptations around her. So you have this figure, in the cover of the song. So we try to represent that in the video clip. So you have these different things happening. So you have the temptation, which is
Mm,
that beautiful lady over there, and you have this guy that is being, having the eyes being closed by the system, and he is just trying to be free. And in the end of the video clip, he's like being released by himself and by his thoughts, and finding his peace outside of the Babylon, and disappointing the lady, by the way. And what is curious that we are playing inside a store that is owned by one of our colleagues in the band. One of our members actually has a store, a music store. So you see all those guitars in the wall, and those are real guitars because they are there for sale, actually. So we just like invaded the store and okay, let's record it here. And it was a fun video clip to make.
fantastic, fantastic. And with the Babylon System single, do you have plans to come up with an EP or an album later this year?
Yes. So this was the first single that we released for this new work that we are doing, like this new album, let's say, because it will be an album. So We are about to release more things. There are more things on the way, so be aware that we'll have more music very soon being released. And yes, we're gonna be releasing music very often. You know, we understand that this is the way that the business works nowadays. So you cannot like be let your fans waiting for so long time, you know, without releasing music just for the sake of releasing a full album. So we are trying to release it in parts, you know, and we have more singles to come for sure.
Awesome, awesome. And a year back, you put up the album Metanoia. So, how has the reception of this album been so far? And did you guys do some kind of touring in support of this album?
Yes, yes. So it's been the main reason of our tour right now because are the new songs that we have from the album Metanoia, you know. So we have been playing around Curitiba, which is our city, and it's basically the concert is based basically on this album. So the most part of the songs of the concert are to advertise these release and all the songs that we have in Metanoia. So yeah, we are happy right now to include some other songs like Babylon 16. We already played live yet already in our last concert, so it was a good time. But yeah, Metanoia is still our main, you know, our main driver for our concert currently.
E,
Fantastic.
cara, a gente também lançou um som da Copa do Mundo, né?
Yeah,
Foi.
yeah, yeah. He's just reminding me that we released another single in the end of the last year about the World Cup. So we were excited about the Brazil, you know, Brazil national team. Unfortunately, it was not very well for us, but we made a full song about it, you know. And in the end of the year, we unfortunately had the news that Pelé passed away, you know. So in the end of the day, this is also a music that it was for him, you know, because it's talking about soccer and all the heroes that we had about soccer during the history. So there was this release as well in the end of the last year.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. And any plans to take Zion Z out of Brazil and take to the other side of the world?
We are all open, you know, but we understand that it's something hard to do, especially being an independent band. So it's hard to travel abroad. It involves a lot of costs, you know, but we are planning to do some tours inside Brazil, you know. All our concerts so far, they are in our current state, but we are planning to go to other states to play to other people as well, to collab with other bands so we can go to other cities, play with those bands, and then bring those bands to our city to play here with for our folks here as well. So it's like kind of collaboration. You know, we are starting to do this kind of things. So I will not say that we're gonna be outside Brazil this year, but who knows? You know, we are
Yeah,
moving towards some good things here in Brazil. So let's see what happens in the future.
awesome, awesome.
Inclusive, seria muito louco ir lá na Índia mandar um som, né, mano?
Yeah, yeah,
Tem
it would be
tem uma
awesome
banda
if
que a
we
gente
had the
conhece
chance to
aqui.
go to India and play for you guys because you know
A
you
gente
guys
queria
have an
tocar com
amazing
o
culture.
Bloody Wood. Bloody Wood.
He's mentioning Bloody Wood, so we would play with Bloody Wood in the same stage,
Yeah,
you know. So it would be
You like
very
a lot,
nice.
you know?
Yeah.
very awesome. Awesome, awesome. And I know the band has been making music quite a while now. So how has this journey been for you guys so far?
So yeah, I will try to explain because I'm not a long member in the band. You know, I just joined last year, so there is much more history. So I will try to explain, and thanks, you correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, but the band started actually in 2004, and it was in another city. It was in the state of Minas Gerais, which is the natural state of Benito, in his hometown. So with some other folks, with his friends at the time, so the band had a small success at the time in the area, you know, played with some other bands, and there was a special concert in 2010, right, Banks, that they played
Isso
with
aí.
POD. I unfortunately I was not there, but it was the release of the Hope of a New Day album. I was not there, unfortunately. I haven't met Banks at that time, but there was this amazing
Cara,
experience, you know.
o maneiro de
Wanna
ter
talk?
tocado com o POD, o maneiro de ter tocado com o POD é que em 2008 eu tinha conhecido o Sony, né? na primeira turnê do POD no Brasil. E aí, em 2010, foi a segunda vez que o POD veio no Brasil. O nosso estado, né, ali em Minas Gerais, cara, a gente tentou muito tocar com o POD em BH, todo mundo pediu e os caras não deram oportunidade pra gente. Mas aí, lá em Goiânia, que era outro estado, longe, os
Yeah.
caras gostaram do nosso trabalho e levaram a gente para tocar com eles lá, sabe?
So he first met Sony from POD in 2008. It was the first tour that they went. They came to Brazil, and they first met at that time. So in 2010, POD came back to Brazil, and Zions, as a as a collective, made a huge effort to make it to make it to the concert in the same area, in the same region that they were before, but it was not possible. So they ended by having the opportunity in another state to play with POG, which was in another city, which was Goiânia. So I think it could have. I think it was a great experience. Unfortunately, I was not there, but Benito can tell that being with these guys in the same stage, Sony from POD, which is a lovely guy. So I think it's a
A
great
gente estava
experience.
lançando
So
nosso segundo
yeah,
álbum, cara. A gente estava lançando o segundo álbum, então foi
yeah,
insano,
it
assim.
was the release of our second album, Hope of a New Day. You know, yeah. So it was a very special moment of the band.
Fantastic, fantastic. And coming to songwriting, do you guys focus on certain topics or is just diverse that you write?
Um, it's more focused in providing good vibes, providing hope, providing comfort for people that maybe are in trouble. This kind of positive vibes. We try to send positive vibes through the music. Although the music it's heavy, uh, sometimes it's punch in the chest. Sometimes we are trying to be kind with people. We're trying to send positive messages, um, because we are all about good vibes, and try to really bring to the people some kind of comfort through the music and through the lyrics. And
Fantastic.
Benito is a genius on passing this kind of message, so he's the one that currently writes all the songs. So kudos to him.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And I know you shared about your experience with POD, but is there anything more special in your career that you want to share with me today?
Uh, Well, if I can mention something is that this band was in a pause mode from 2010 until 2021, I think, and then we regrouped. So I knew some other guys that are in the band right now. So we kind of connected everyone together at the same time, and it was a great time. So we decided to let's rebuild this project. Let's rebuild Zions and let's make it happen. So Benito already had written the whole album Metanoia, so we already had this kind of product and these songs ready to be released and ready to be, uh, being on concerts and being on the road. Basically, we kind of started to rehearsal, and there was some very good chemical between the musicians, so we were sure that okay, this is something that worth it. So we're gonna all in on it. So here we are. After I think there is around uh, 1 year and 6 months
Mm.
that we rebuilt Zions, Benito basically, and the other guys rebuilt because I was the last member to join the band. But it's been so special, because it looks like we are a band that has already, it looks like that we are together for a long time, like 4, 5, 6 years, but no, it's like a small story yet, but I'm sure that it will last for a long time because we are all in for the music and we love music. So this is being a special moment. So if I had something to share with you as a special moment, I think it will be right now.
Fantastic, fantastic, Roberto. And what would be the biggest dream for Zions?
To live it, to be able to live it, to live it completely. Because I will ask the same thing to Benito, but I will ask myself, I will say myself first. So we're all musicians, and we are all dreamers, and we all dream in, someday be able to somehow live from our passions. So in my case, it would be to live from this band, live not just from this band, but everything that involves, the music market and things like that. Because currently I have a job in another area, so it would be awesome if we could like leave the music completely. I ask to him qual seu maior sonho no momento.
Cara, o nosso maior sonho é viver de música independente da banda, né? No sentido assim,
It's the same. He's just saying
acho
that it's the same. It's just living from the music, regardless of having the band or the band. It's a good thing to have, but we just want to live from the music, and this is what we are chasing. We have music on the side every time, so there will be a time that we're gonna make a shift. I don't know.
Fantastic, fantastic. And do you see any kind of genre change in the future for the band?
uh, we are very experimental, so maybe in the future we may experiment with something. I don't see our genre changing a lot this time because we already play with a lot of genres. If you listen carefully, we are playing with new metal, but we are playing with reggae, we are playing with rap. So we kind of travel among these genres, but who knows? Because we always try to experiment. So we are always try to bring something new, some new technique on mixing and mastering to our songs. So maybe in the future we're gonna explore some different roads without even knowing you
Yeah,
know.
fantastic, fantastic. And finally, any message that you want to give to the fans around the world?
Um, I would like to say that we are the Zion's Band and we are from Brazil. We are from Curitiba and we love you guys. And we invite you all to listen to our music, to take a look in our message. And we are here to, in our way, to try to make the world better by providing better message to the people. So you are all welcome to come and listen to our message, listen to our music because we are being very carefully. It's done with very, it's a lot of care. So that's it.
Fantastic.
Anything that you would like to say, Benito, to the rest of the world?
Cara, basicamente é isso e na verdade, a nossa missão é tornar um pouco mais leve a vida das pessoas, né? A gente tem um álbum em inglês, que é o Hope of a New Day. Quem está conhecendo a gente agora e às vezes não entende a mensagem, vai poder voltar nesse material e conhecer um pouco, né? A gente lança ainda algumas músicas em inglês do nosso álbum que remete justamente à esperança, né, cara? De vencer coisas desconfortáveis em qualquer esfera.
Yeah, try to send positive vibes, hope. And for the ones that don't speak Portuguese, we have the Hope of a New Day album that it's written in English, so you can start by there. And we are still writing some songs in English, so we kind of try to have an universal message so we can reach everyone. But it's the reason is to send positive vibes and to make the day of the people better by listening to the message, listening to the song.
Fantastic, fantastic. Roberto and Benita, I want to thank you both for giving me today this wonderful opportunity to have you guys on the interview. And a real pleasure to listen to your music. And thank you for bringing hope and peace to the world with your music. And thank you for the awesomeness and looking forward for more great music later this year. And I wish you
We're
guys all
gonna
the
keep you
best.
posted. We're gonna keep you posted on that.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
My
Thanks
pleasure.
a
Thank
lot.
you, kids.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you for your
Have a great
support, man.
night.
You
Bye-bye.
too. You too, man. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.